Now, do I procrastinate and make excuses? That is a big question here, isn't it? Very, very big question here. We all procrastinate and make excuses, and I am no exception to that. I have procrastinated plenty of times before. I've distracted myself with meaningless things that, I don't want to do something. So I make an excuse, I procrastinate, I do things that are, not really helpful just to get my thoughts over the situation that I'm in, basically. So this is a problem for anyone who deals with procrastination, making excuses, doing meaningless things, because it does distract you, it distracts me from what the bigger picture is here, which is being productive with what you're doing. Because if you're not being productive, if you're not doing something, then what happens? Procrastinate, you don't get it done, you wait to the last minute, and then a whole bunch of problems ensue as a result. But here's the interesting thing. Over time, I have learned some very key things that I would like to share with you here in order to perhaps benefit your own life when it comes to procrastination and motivation, making excuses. So there would be times in the day that I would not feel motivation for a certain activity, a certain thing. And I would essentially try to force myself to do it. It's like, you have to do this. This is what you have to do. You're forced to do it. So I'm sitting here like forcing myself to do it. Nothing's ever going anywhere because I don't feel that motivation or that drive within me. It's a struggle. It takes hours to get something done that should have been completed in like 20 minutes because I'm not really focused. I'm not really thinking. And over time, I realized, you know what? I know what the problem is now. The problem is that I'm trying to force myself to do something that my mind is not ready for at that time. I have to be in the right mindset to be able to do some of these activities. So if I'm writing something, I have to be in the mindset for a writing. Think about creative work that perhaps you may be interested in. There are times that you don't feel that drive for that creative work. And if you try to force yourself to do it, it's not going to be good for you because you're not going to get those creative moments, creative feelings really start to come out. They're not going to come out. Instead, it's going to be a struggle for you as you try to force yourself to do something that isn't really working out for you right now. It really isn't. So what I have found is that now I don't dedicate like, okay, this is what I have to do. I'm forced to do this. If my mindset is not there, I can't do it and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to focus on something else where my mindset is. And then when my mindset is in a better place to be doing this other activity, that is what I will work on instead. It's very, very interesting how that all works. But that's what you have to do. But the main thing is that requires you to not procrastinate. Because if you procrastinate at the point where the deadline is tomorrow and you are forced to do the activity that you don't want to do or doesn't resonate with you right now, then guess what? You don't have a choice. You have to do it. You are forced to do it, and you're not in your best mindset right then and there. It's very interesting. It really is. Very, very interesting. So that's something to keep in mind. Do activities that you feel motivated for at the time, and then go back to the other ones and be ahead. That's how you get ahead when it comes to various things and work that you're doing, activities. If you want to get something done, do it now. Don't put it off, but do it when you're in the right mindset to do it in that day. At times, it can be very, very hard to concentrate. So maybe that's the time that you need to take a little break. You need a little nap. You need some time to be separated from some of these negative things that are happening here. Lack of concentration can really cause a myriad of problems. It really can. So the other interesting thing is, and here's the way that I look at it. If you have 3 activities, one of them you don't want to do. So you feel a sense of procrastination. Like, I don't want to do this activity. This activity sucks. Ugh, it's horrible. Then there's another activity that really isn't all that bad. It's kind of, in the middle. It's like, you're not too excited about it, but you don't dread it. Then there's another activity that you love. You absolutely love. And you want to do it. You want to feel very, very good. And it's like, that's what you want to start with. You don't even care about the other 2. Here's the order by which you should actually do these activities. Do the one that's in the middle first, because it's not one that you truly despise, and it's also not one that is like your absolute favorite. So do that one first. The second one will be the one that you dislike the most. The main reason why you choose the other one first, the middle one, is to get you motivated a little bit. It starts motivating you a little bit. And then when you're motivated, then you can do that negative activity a bit more. And then you got the reward at the end to actually do that fun activity. It's almost like when you're eating dinner and there's a dessert at the end for you. You just don't jump right in to eat the dessert. That is your reward for finishing the main course, right? So you don't just jump right in and just eat the dessert first. I suppose people do. People can. But that's not what you should do first. What you should do first are the things that are a bit more challenging, a bit harder, and then you reward yourself at the end. It's something to look forward to. Because if you do the fun activity first, then all you have to look forward to is just dread. Things that you don't like. And then that will plummet your creativity, your ability to actually be motivated, and it will lead to more procrastination. So how you get out of procrastination is you do the harder stuff first so that you can eventually get to that good reward. So these are the things that I have learned over the years, just basing it off of activities that I have done and realizing there's certain things that I like, certain things that I do not like, and I have to just go from there. And what really makes me feel fulfilled? What are things that are a bit harder that I should get done first? Like if I have a big to-do list and there's things that I don't really care for to do, it's like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to get those done first, and then I can take a break, so to speak, and do the fun activities. It's not really a break, but it's a break from the harder stuff. So that's how I view it. So hopefully it is beneficial to you to help you.